Hello, friends and family. I know I haven't been on here for a little while, but we kind of had a scare with my blood pressure. For the last, I guess it went on maybe 5 days. It just kept uh, going up. And the next day it'd be a little higher. And so usually I'm on lisinopril, only 5 milligrams, and that'd be in the morning and then in the evening. And I have no problem with it. But I was getting where the one in the morning wasn't enough, and I would have to take another one. They're only 5 milligrams, one in the morning, one in the evening. Okay, so I would take one in the morning, and blood pressure would start going up. Then I'd take another one, so I ended up like taking them 4 times that day. And then finally, well, then it was what? Now, when it went up to 180, I probably should have went in, but I didn't right away, and I should have. But then I think it was probably that same day that it went up to 180. It was in the evening, and I was tired. I didn't want to go to emergency, and then I was thinking. And I know you feel that way. Like, they're going to keep me overnight. They're going to keep me in there. Then they're going to find all kinds of stuff wrong. So you know how you just don't want to go. I know I should go, but I didn't fight him about it, and we kept discussing it. So then it finally went up to 190 something. And we both kind of just looked at each other. It's raining. It's dark. It's about 8 miles. We had to drive to the hospital to emergency. But he got on the phone and asked Claude. Claude says, "Get your wife in there right away. That's very dangerous." So we went, and it didn't take too long for us to get in. They had my name and all my information already there, so that went nice and smooth, because I hate filling out paperwork. And didn't have to do that. Got in there, and they hooked me up to the machine, blood pressure machine, which goes off it was so tight. Now, I didn't know this, but if your blood pressure is really high, it gets tighter on your arm. It hurt. It hurts so bad. I can't believe I don't have bruises on my arm. This is so weird. But anyway, she says, keep your arm down to your side and don't tense up. Just try to relax, because if you do, it'll give a false reading, So you just sit there and grit through it. But it went up to the blood pressure went up to 237 over 94. I know. I've never had high blood pressure like this. I mean, the highest mine would get is maybe 140 something. But usually I keep it with my medication. I keep it to I try to keep it like 124 or 70 something. So they gave me something. Let me go see what it is so I can tell you. Okay, take my sweater off and put my glasses on, and I've got the bottle here. It's clonidine. Clonidine. I don't know what it is, but they gave that to me. Only side effect, they didn't say anything, but after the doctor came in, after I had gotten this, they gave this to me. The doctor came in. My mouth felt like I had cotton in there. I've never had such a dry mouth. And then the second time I ended up taking it home, same thing. In the middle of the night, it was like drinking water. It's like, I felt like my tongue was stuck to the roof of my mouth. I couldn't even swallow. So I just didn't like that. But anyways, it worked. So while I was there, it just began gradually going down. And the thing is, then I got up in the morning. following morning, and it was really good. I think it was like 120 something over 70. It was real good. But as the day went on yesterday, it just kept climbing. So, I mean, I will not take these unless it's needed. Okay. I've heard two different numbers how high it has to get, but I was getting ready to go to bed and my blood pressure was 166. Well, that was not quite high enough to be taking it. So I brought my blood pressure machine into the bedroom and some water and the pills. So about 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and took the blood pressure, and it was 177 over something or other. But I know 177. My bottom number doesn't always seem to be high. It's the top one. So I had these by the bed, and I took one. I got up this morning, it was 136 over something. And I think now, then I took it again, and it was down to 120 something or other. So that's good. But I don't know why it keeps climbing up during the day, just getting higher. Now, here's something I want to share with you. I have an appointment today. Well, I called her, and she says, yes, you come in. I need you to come in today. So 1:30, I got an appointment. But I'm thinking, racking my brain, what in the world is causing it? What have I done that's different? The only thing I've done, which would have nothing to do with it, is I cut my statin drugs. So I was taking 80 milligrams. I cut them in half. And then I called my heart doctor, and he said that was all right. And I've done that, but that wouldn't have anything to do with it. Yes, I've had something going on with my left knee, but I'm not in pain all the time with it. It's just when I sit in the chair sometimes and get up, it hurts. You know, I'll limp around a few minutes, and then it gets all right. And been taking some ibuprofen maybe once a day with the knee, but that wouldn't do it either. Then I got to thinking, because I was reading where one of you were talking about taking the red rice pills. It's supposed to bring your cholesterol down. And I thought, well, that'll be a good idea. I'll take that. I have the statin cut in half, and maybe eventually I can get off of the statin drugs totally. But you know, I asked AI, now I got to look into this. I asked AI, but they were saying that the statin drugs, I mean the red yeast capsules are as powerful, if not more powerful, than regular statin drugs. What? I didn't know that. So he said, if you've cut back on your statin and now you're taking the red yeast also, you're probably getting a higher dose than you had originally. And AI seems to think that can bring my blood pressure up. I don't know. So I will bring it up to my doctor and see what she says, what she thinks. So I'm just at a loss. This has been going on. And I'm trying to think, was that starting? I got to figure this out. If that was starting since I was taking those red rice pills. I don't know. But my question is, has that happened to any of you? And also, I don't know if he's right or not. I haven't looked into it. And AI is not always right. But he was saying that you have the same side effects as statin drugs with the red rice. And I mean, it affects your muscles and all kind of stuff, just like statin drugs. What do you know about that? I mean, I love when you guys interact with me and let me know. Have you had problems like that? Or what do you know about that? And then I was thinking about getting off the statins and getting on the red rice, and I'm taking fish oil also. I don't know. I'm confused. So I need some help with this, you guys. But when I come back from the doctor, I'll try to add on to this video. I'll let you know what she says. She's probably going to up my blood pressure medicine. Oh, I didn't want that. Okay, I'll let you know what goes on.